everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kathy Jarvis, and it's been noisy out here. I haven't been doing much outdoor filming because of the cicadas and the rain. We have had so much rain. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of tour of what's going on inside the greenhouse and in the main garden. And it's June 9th, and this is what the greenhouse looks like. Every inch has got something in it. Start out with my flowers. I got some moss rose, got some English daisies on the side. I still have some lettuce, which is some of it's starting to go to seed, so I'm gonna have to pull this out and put some fresh in. The red lettuce. We've got carrots, lots and lots of carrots. Beets. I got a couple of radishes left. These are turnips back here. Some spinach in the back there yet. Some Swiss chard. Some turnips I'm definitely going to have to be harvesting. The celery is coming along nicely. This is the broccoli rabe. My little onions that I did from seed. The leeks. More onions from seeds, onion sets. Garlic's over there in the corner. Then I've got some petunia baskets here. More petunia baskets there. The broccoli. Okay, and then I've got cabbages. And we got cauliflower, which is starting to look really nice. And then the Brussels sprouts. First time I've tried Brussels sprouts or the celery. That's what I got on this side. Now to walk through the jungle. The other side, we've got more moss rose, coleus, and lots of tomatoes. And then down here I have more Swiss chard, some kale, different types of kale, Russian kale, dinosaur kale, and then I've got a couple eggplants. A mystery plant that I could not remember why I planted, so I just planted it there. It lost its label. A little bit of basil, and the rest is peppers. And then over here, I have a zucchini plant, more little baby coleus, and some Shasta daisies. So that's what I've got in here. And the tomatoes are looking really, really good. As you can see, they're blooming. Some of them have even started to set fruit. I've got one right there that's setting. And notice I cleared the first 12 inches of the bottom leaves are gone. This allows for the airflow to get in there, for me to water without getting any splashback onto the leaves. It also helps with the airflow. So that's what's going on in the main greenhouse. I'll take you over and show you what's going on in the little greenhouse. It's not as far as one because I didn't get a chance to plant it until later. Also, we got the melon patch, which I'll show you. This is the new melon patch that we're doing this year. Now, every year I've tried to do melons, and not have much luck with it. The butternut squash, I always end up with some of those. But the cantaloupes, the watermelon, and the pumpkins I never ever got any. I would always lose them. So we were doing it this way this year. I got a row of butternut squash here in front. Next is the row of the cantaloupe. And then I got 3 rows of watermelons of different varieties and 2 rows of different varieties of pumpkins. And the pumpkins are blooming already. So hopefully they will do well out here. They've got plenty of sun. They have plenty of area to trail. So I won't have to be picking them up and moving them all the time. So hopefully they'll do better. Now over here, if you remember correctly, I did this as a bee bath. I am having so much trouble keeping a bird bath in this area. The original one kept getting knocked over and broken apart. And now this one keeps falling over. And I don't know if it's because of just how soft the earth is since I tilled it so well, or if I'm having animal problems. But as you can see, a lot of the flowers have come up that we planted. The sunflowers are up, the dahlias are up, the petunias are up. Over here we have sunflowers, nasturtiums, the coluses, the glads, the zinnias are up. And then we get back here, we got the hollyhocks are up. And I cannot tell the rest because if you remember correctly, I said it's been raining like every day. I'm out here between rainstorms right now. And as you can tell, it needs to be weeded. And I haven't had a chance to get out here and do it. So I'll have to get out here and weed it. I'm not too concerned because I do have the Shasta daisies in there. If you remember, Shasta daisies were in that corner. The Shasta daisies were in that corner. And English daisies were all along the back. Poppies were here in this area. And then here I had the coleus, and I've got those inside also. So I've got transplants to put in here for those that didn't come up, except for the poppies. So I'm not too concerned at this point. I just wish it would quit raining long enough that I could get out here and actually weed. Cherries on the cherry tree looks like a really good bunch, but if you look real close, you'll see that a lot of them have these little insect bites, and they've got worms inside of them. So they're not that great. But I did manage to get enough to do some jam. Still picking strawberries. All the strawberry things. Patches. But I need to get in here and get these weeded also. My zucchini. I got planted 3 here. Wanted to try to get it so it goes on the trails. So only one's going to be on the trails. The other 2 are going to be off to the side. Chives I need to cut back. Parsnips are doing really well. My first year for parsnips. So I'm anxious to see them get up to the point where I can pull them. And then I've got turnips growing along here. I harvested the ones out here already. Okay, in the small greenhouse, I never did do anything with the sunflower, and now it's reached the top. So I'm curious as to whether it's going to bend and go over, or if it's going to try to keep on going up. If it keeps on going up, I'll have to take care of it. But it's such a beautiful plant. I hate doing anything to it. So maybe I can train it to go sideways. Who knows? Anyway, the cucumbers are doing okay. I need to get in here and weed this too. There's no excuse for this one. I can weed it anytime I want to. And cucumbers on this side are starting to take off too. So we're not doing too bad here. I need to put the starter plants on in here instead of in the other one, but whatever. Let's go look at the rest of the garden. Potatoes. As you can tell, some of them are starting to die back that I fixed earlier. So this is going to be our first row that we'll be using up, and then our second row that we'll be using up later. I harvested this one 2 days ago and got enough for a good meal. Okay, this is the okra, beets, and my lima beans. This is the first year I've tried lima beans. Took them forever to come up, but they're looking not too bad. Looks like something's eating on hose on them, so I may have to spray them. Green beans are looking nice. No hose in them. I cannot believe I forgot to plant 2 squares. Nothing came in those 2 squares, so I know I had to skip them. Over here I have the super snappy peas, which are doing well. I need to get and weed these too. And here's the po beans, green beans. This one over here is about 2 weeks earlier than this group, so they're going to be staggered in time. And then over here we have the sugar snaps. And some of them are ready and some of them aren't. So I'll need to get in here and harvest those that are ready. This is the asparagus bed and weed bed. I have zucchinis here. I keep planting the zucchini on this one and it keeps not coming up, or something keeps taking it. So I'll have to put another zucchini in there. And then over here we have more kale, and we have Alaska shell peas, which are a little slow in going. I've got 2 of them over there, 3 of them over there that are ready to, but most of the ones in the center haven't really taken off yet. But there's a difference in the age. Those in the back were planted back in March, and these were only planted the 1st of June. Okay, oh, there's our little friendly garden snake.
Here's one too.
Oh, we got 2 of them? Yeah. So just a little ribbon garden snake. Actually, they're good for the garden. They keep mice out. They kind of scare you at times when you first run into them, but they're just a little harmless snake. We got blueberries? Ooh, good. We got blueberries today. Not many, huh? Let me see the blueberries. The camera wants to see the blueberries. Oh, yes. Blueberries. All right, and soon we'll have blackberries. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. More. The grapes are not looking that great this year. But don't know if the bad weather, if the frost got them or what. I've got a few real grapes on there, but they're just not looking good. I don't know if they're going to have the black fungus on them again this year or not. So, yeah. Not as well as I would like them to look. So, that's what's happening in the garden this time of year right now. So, hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And oh, there's the garden cat. Yep. Her kittens are getting to the point where she can leave them more, so she's been out here bothering us more and more again. She's got to go over and see what he's got. So, thanks for watching. Hey, she's getting in the bow. Thanks for watching, and give it a thumbs up. Oh, you got water on the screen. Let's just try it again. Okay, thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would, please. And see you next time. Remember, dream big and follow that dream. Bye.